tripod is tilting. Anyway, it's a real quick tutorial. I'm just running out to do errands really quick. I wanted to film for you guys, so kind of random. Hey guys, so we are jumping straight to our eyes. I already did most of my face, but the reason why I didn't film that is because I went to Hawaii for 7 days, I think, or a week, and the sun is way different there, and I got way more tan than I had expected, especially on my face. Like, my skin's kind of dry. It hates me right now, and I hate it too, because I had on my Dermalogica SPF 50, and then I'll also spray 30 over my face and try to stay covered up, but the sun there is intense, so my skin is hating right now, so we're just going to do the eyes and the lips pretty much on camera. So I saw on Trendmood, which is an amazing page if you love makeup and you want to stay up to date on all the new releases, things like that. Her Instagram is Trendmood1. I'll leave it linked down below. But she posted that the Lolita limited edition shadow restocked on the Kat Von D website, so I wanted to buy it. And as soon as I got it in, it made me want to use this Stila Next to Notte, I don't know how to say it, little liquid glitter, which is super pretty. So I'm just going to put a look together with these two, so let's zoom in and get started. So for a transition, let's take my Z palette. That'll be good. So the first shade that I'm going to take is Beaches in Cream. Right here it's a Makeup Geek shadow, and I'm going to use my Morphe M502 blending brush. Next, I'm going to take the shade Birkin from Anastasia. I really like shades like this because it's like a coolish, neutral, taupey pink shade. So you can either pair it with something warm in the crease or cool. It goes with everything, and it's just a really nice shade, even by itself. We will take another Anastasia shadow. This is in the shade Dusty Rose on the same Morphe M502. As you guys can see, we are starting from lighter shades and working our way up to the darker shades, just because it's easier to blend out that way. So you always want to lay down a good base with the lighter shades and then build up the intensity as you go. It just gives you more control over the look. And now one more shade before we go in with the Lolita shadow. I'm going to take the shade Latte from Makeup Geek. It's this kind of mid-tone brown. It looks a little more cool in person than on my viewfinder, but we're just going to do one last little step. I want this look to be pretty simple. I know I've used 4 shadows so far, but you know, just pretty easy. Just something you sweep in your crease really quickly. This one eye always gives me problems right here with blending. I don't know why. That one lid is like more dry or something, but it's always different. But I'm going to blend back and forth with no additional product just to make sure all the colors are really seamless and smooth all together. Now I'm going to go in with the shadow. Now on first swatch it was kind of powdery, really sheer, so I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. Just do 2 little swipes like that. So you can see it's not packed full of intensity. Now it feels smooth, but it wasn't super pigmented when I first swatched it. So taking that same M502 in the shadow, I'm just going to dip in, tap off the excess, and work that into my crease. I knew, or I'd already said this on Snapchat, but I knew that Kat Von D wouldn't let us down and that she would apply better on the eyes because she's bomb. All her makeup is bomb. What is this one eye? Like, what is happening? Anyway, I love her liquid lipsticks. I love her contour kit. So I always have high hopes in her powder products. Wasn't too crazy about the translucent powder or her setting spray, but everything else from her that I've tried, I love. I wasn't going to add a wing to this, but I might need to now that one won't blend out. But I'm just going to take this all over my whole entire lid, because we're going to go with that glitter. So I'm just going to press that down, or blend it down I should say, and then I'm going to go back in with my finger and just pat it onto my lid. I'm feeling like if you use a little bit more of the pink like brighter, more warm pinks, that this would show up a little bit more reddish pink instead of this kind of mauve purple. But this is what I was going for. But I just have a feeling that you could get a slightly different tone with it if you change up your transition shades to something more warm and pink. So now, like I said, I take my finger and put that on my lid as a base. I do want to put a shimmer shadow on first, just so I can make sure we have nice pigment underneath the glitter shadow. But we will start with Lolita first. Okay, so let's get a good shimmer shade. Let's see. Why don't we take this shade Royal and Turkish Delight on my finger and just mix those two together to put them onto the lid. Ooh, I think I actually might just use Royal by itself because it wasn't as intense as I thought it might be on the eye. Super pretty. You guys asked for me to review this palette and do a tutorial with it on Snapchat, so I'm going to play around with it some more and then I will film with it. I know they're all over YouTube, but you guys asked me to do it, so I will. I absolutely loved her rose gold palette, so I know this one is going to be just as good, if not better. So far going off of Royal, and I used the shade Eden the other day. I like it a lot. Okay. I'm going to go back in with Lolita and a Sigma E25 blending brush. Oh, not that one. And just pat that into my outer V and then blend it in with the lid shade, so there's not a harsh line there. My skin totally hates me right now. My eyelids look like crap. See all the little bumps in my skin. That's okay. So now let's go ahead and use the Stila. So I'll show you guys a swatch on the back of my hand first. I was thinking this was going to be a lot more red when I bought it, but it does have a lot of purple to it. And I really like this formula. It doesn't budge. I have the silver shade and it was pretty. I was just kind of hesitant with this one because it's not super, what's the word I'm looking for, like really glittery like that one. It's mostly just that reddish purple glitter, so it's not like a lot of dimension like I like. Speaking of glitter and dimension, there is an Instagram page that my friend Ellen introduced me to. I'll link her page down below, called Dear Katie Brown. Her glitters, you guys. I'll show you. I actually have some right here, but I'll do a video with one. Holy cow. They are gorgeous. I think I actually might use one today. But I'm actually an affiliate with them now because I love the glitters so much. And I want every single one that she makes. Yeah, because this just isn't doing it for me. It's not enough dimension. Let me pull one of those babies out. But I'm just going to kind of blend this out with my finger before it dries down. Or it already has. And I've got some on my lid, top lid of course, because my eyes are hooded. Yeah, see I'm not, so you can hardly even see the sparkle. Okay, kind of close so you can see it. Let's pull that one out. So I just have mine, the little metal palette that she sent me. But I have a few of the shades and I use the shade, what is this? Sarai? Yeah, Sarai. So I'm trying to decide which one we should use today. Maybe we should just stick with the purplish shade. No, I think that one's limited edition. Yeah, that one's limited edition for the Glitter Squad people. So let's go in with the shade Christina. It's a really pretty pink shade. These also wear amazingly. They lasted me all night. It also did not budge, but it has so much dimension. Her Instagram page. Oh, if you love sparkles and glitter, you guys have got to try these glitters. I'll put my discount code below to save you 10%. But oh, they're amazing. They're really affordable too, even without a code. So the fact that she offers one is really awesome. Just, you know, a little something to kind of pep this look up a little bit. And I am going to go in with the Glitter Squad shade. Just okay, so that didn't end up being what I wanted it to, but at least I got to use some of my Dear Katie brown glitters because they're gorgeous. But this one, it just doesn't do it for me. I feel like I could find a better one that's similar, that just has more sparkle. So now I'm just going to put on a coat of mascara, some lashes, and then I'll try to decide what one to put on my lips because I'm not sure. Okay, so I added a little bit of the pressed glitter in the Huda palette, the shade called Cosmo. Now this doesn't have as much like tackiness as a Dear Katie brown, so it fell so it kind of fell down on my face, but it's still a really pretty color. Kind of added a little bit more red shade I want with my eyes. But I also added this shade Safron underneath my lower lash line. Then I'm going to take my flat definer from Morphe, the M432, and use the shade Oud, I don't know, O-U-D right here, and just press that right up against my lower lash line before I add mascara. That is a really pretty rich brown. Wow, I love that. There's glitter all over my face. It's so funny because I love glitter, but I hate when it gets on my face. Like, I actually hate to wear it, if that makes sense. And then I'm going to take a little bit more Safron and kind of make it, or actually I think I'll take Amber just to use the different shades in the palette. I just love the quality of her shadows. They're so good. But I'm going to run that underneath my lower lash line to smoke it out a little bit more. And as an inner corner highlight, I'm going to take the shade Angelic right here. This is also the Rose Gold palette, which is stunning. Oh, love it. Also, just to be a little bit extra, I'm going to take the Kat Von D Alchemist palette. Now, this palette I think is $32, and the pans are really small, just like a standard size eyeshadow. But God, they are so gorgeous. So I'm going to take Pink Opal and just kind of layer that right over the top. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but this eye just looks so much brighter. These are gorgeous on the inner corner. Now, I'll probably never use this as an actual highlight, but I love them in my inner corner. Okay, so I think I want to play around with a little bit of color. What is going on today? Who am I? I'm going to use the Marc Jacobs Whirlpool eyeliner and just pop that onto the rim of my eyeliner. Now, the Lolita eyeshadow is actually also a blush, so I'm really hesitant to use it as a blush, but I want to try it for what it's intended for. So I'm going to take my Morphe E4 blush brush and dip into the eyeshadow. It's kind of scary because it's pigmented. And just kind of dust that onto my cheeks. It's not too bad. I just really like corally pinky shades, so. Whoa. Too much. Too much. Whew, that was almost really bad. Okay, I'm gonna do a little bit on the tip of my nose, like I always do. I'll probably never use it again as a blush, but it is really pretty throughout the crease. So I'm just gonna pop on a little bit of my Laura Geller Tropic Hues Baked Blush, just to give it a little bit more dimension and some kind of gold shimmer. For highlight, nothing too over the top. I'm going to take my Too Faced Ray of Light highlight on my Anastasia A23 brush. It's just a pinkish gold shade. Wow, this blush is intense. A little on the tip of my nose. A little bit on the bridge. Alright, now for our lips. I think I've decided on the shade Androgyny. I don't want to do anything too matchy-matchy. I don't want to do anything too bright. I also think ColourPop Barracuda would look really pretty with this, and Ultra Satin. Ooh, circles would look pretty, but I wouldn't do anything too dark either. Where's Barracuda? ColourPop Barracuda, Jeffree Star Androgyny. Okay, I'm gonna do Androgyny just because that's what it was. That was my initial choice. So wipe off my excess chapstick. I do, but now it's so matchy. Let's put on a little bit of Catnip for Anastasia. You guys know I love this color. Still really matchy. This was supposed to be wearable. We started out with a wearable. Maybe I should do Barracuda. Wow, 3 colors, okay. There we go, a little bit of brown in there, that should her. So let's use some MAC Fix Plus because my face hates me and is so dry and cracky. Or cracked, I guess I could say. Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray just to lock it in. And then, lipstick on the teeth. Good trick for that. Do that so that way everything that would go on your teeth is now on your hand. Yeah, girl. Okay, so that will complete our makeup look today. This went way away from what I was planning on doing, but I like it. It's different, it's fun. I usually upload very neutral, everyday things here, so I hope you guys enjoy this makeup look. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye!